Soon Sifu felt it was time to brandish the blade. The Taichi sword, a perfectly straight blade, with 2 sharp edges, beautiful to behold, but quite a challenge to actually hold.
The Taichi sword is known as the king of all weapons. It's got the twin blade, and when you grip the Taichi sword, in fact the grip changes according to each sequences. First of all, the Taichi sword is only given to a person who completes the 85 forms, and when one takes the sword, you need to respect it in such a way that it's something like, it's like quite, for me it's like it's a holy piece of metal. Even though we call it the sword, it's not supposed to be handled by anybody else other than the person who performs the sword.
Sword in hand, we walked up and down the gym, getting used to the feel of the sword as an extension of our bodies.
Well, we seem to have a grip. Well, we are back now learning the art of Tai Chi sword with Sifu George. Now, we have a hold on things, but we'll move on now to the opening form.
The Taichi sword consists of 51 forms, and the initial forms, I can just name a few of them. We start off with the 3 rings envelop the moon. It's followed by Big Dipper, Swallow dives on water, Parry to the right and left, Little Dipper, Swallow returns to the nest, Spirited Cat catches the mouse, and so on. There are different sequences, and like I mentioned earlier, all these name of sequences were literally translated from Chinese to English, and those days the teachers used to teach the students almost poetically. It was almost rhyming, singing to the students. That's how it was taught those days.
When performing Tai Chi sword, one's mind must be calm, still as the surface of a pond, while one's body flows gently like leaves in the wind.
As I told you before, this is the first time I'm holding a sword. So I was quite excited, I was like a kid, I need to hold it more, I need to do it more, so it was nice. I wanted to do more of it, and I was looking forward to learn all the tricks, holding the sword, and I heard it's an advanced level, and on the first day I am, getting to hold it, so I'm quite lucky.
We seemed to be progressing rather slowly, and this wasn't intentional. Now each form had a name that echoed with such poetic beauty. Immortal Guardian shows the direction. Encase the moon in 3 rings.
Well, we're starting with the first stage. 3 rings envelop the moon.
When you grip the Tai Chi sword, it changes, the grip changes based on each sequence. It's not the same, it's not permanent. So there are times when you relax it in such a way you'll be holding it with the thumb and the index finger, and sometimes you'll hold the entire thing. It changes, the grip keeps changing. That's the way the Tai Chi sword is performed, because there is a lot of wrist work in that, and it's so delicate, it's so subtle. The movements are so subtle that you can slice and you can chop and you can flip with a lot of power in it, with a gentle wrist force.
Extension of mind through body, then through the weapon. The body and the sword become one. Janani and I were trying to enact this principle, but weren't quite there.
I have to admit that I know I'm very bad at balancing, and it was quite hard for me to stand on one leg, and a lot of steps were there where I had to stand on one leg and balance. It was quite difficult for me initially, but then I got better. I'm sure I got better.
Biggest star in the Big Dipper. Swallow skims the water. Niru almost chops cameraman in half.
Well, you need a very good sense of balance to be an achieved Tai Chi sword practitioner. Janani?
Yes?
Is your mind as still as a lotus pond and your body flowing like the eastern wind?
Yes, it is, but I must admit that this balancing is quite difficult. It's not as easy as I thought.
Start with, I would always say, I would connect the Tai Chi free hand movements and then the weapons. Now while practicing Tai Chi movements as such, the slow form helps one to, coordinate the mind and body. It helps you to, remain in the present moment. It's a combination of physical exercise, breathing technique and meditation. So you are actually, merging the inner energy flow and the external energy flow, and you are in one vibration with the present moment with total awareness.
Sifu George also conducts Tai Chi saber classes, a form that is more dynamic and quick in movement. The saber, or the broadsword, has only one sharp edge and gets broader towards the tip, curving slightly.
Saber is a little more aggressive compared to the Tai Chi sword. Tai Chi saber is more aggressive and it looks elegant, of course, and most of the movements in the saber are a little fast paced compared to the Tai Chi sword. And again, this was used for warfare, and the techniques in the saber are slightly different compared to the sword, and basically your foot movement are similar. You need to balance just like the Tai Chi sword, and again all these things come out of practicing the Tai Chi long form. So the strength is basically from there.
I think I would love to learn the entire process, right from the beginning. I want to learn it professionally, and Tai Chi is, something, it relaxes your body as well as your mind. I heard it gives you mental balance, and it's great. I've just done it for a day and I feel great already. So I want to learn more. I'm looking forward to learn more of it,
Well, our minds are still, but there's still